Let's chat about weightlifting versus cardio. When do you use cardio? When do you use weights? Do you use them together? Do you use one or the other? Are there benefits to using weights versus cardio? A lot of people are really confused as to what to do, where to start. There's a lot of rumors between, weights versus cardio and what's the best for you. So that kind of is what it comes down to, is what is the best for you. So everyone is different, everyone's built different, has different goals. If your goal is to run a marathon, probably want to focus a little bit more on the cardio side of things. If your goal is to lift in a powerlifting meet, probably want to focus a little more on the weights. So, and there's all the in betweens. People that don't want to do anything, they just are like, I have no idea what to do. I want to do something. So, got my cheat sheet here. Talking about the positives of just weights and just cardio. So, just cardio, you are going to lose weight. Okay, just doing weights, you're going to lose fat. Just lose fat. So when I say lose weight for cardio, that doesn't typically mean fat. It can mean muscle loss and fat loss. Whereas weights, if you're weight training, you're typically only going to be losing fat. So this weight will go down for both, not necessarily with weights. You could be lifting the weight, your scale could stay the same, but you will be losing fat. Versus cardio, the scale's just going to drop because you're losing fat, muscle, whatever your body wants to lose. So I say that as a positive if you're looking to just lose some weight. Cardio, probably. If you don't really care about weight, you just want to lose body fat, probably weights. Benefit to cardio: stronger heart, lungs. You do kind of get that with weights, but it's definitely more so with cardio. Good endurance, cardiovascular system. Another good thing about cardio, just doing cardio, is you have a lot of options. You can go inside, outside, bike, elliptical, stairmaster, run, walk, swim, whatever you want to do. Versus weights, you kind of are using weights. I mean, there's cables and dumbbells and barbells, but still lifting weights. So those are the just cardio benefits. There's a few more for just weights. So you will gain muscle definition and increase strength. So a lot of times when guys are trying to get bigger, you're not going to see them doing cardio. They're going to be hitting the weights. Same thing for girls. We don't have that much testosterone. I've already talked about this in a previous vlog, so I'm not going to cover that. But do know that weight training increases your muscle mass, which increases your muscle definition because you're losing fat and you can see your muscles better than if you were just doing cardio. Weights actually burns more kcal in a shorter amount of time because your body's actually working for up to 24 hours after you exercise due to EPOC, which is excessive post-exercise oxygen consumption. It's a long one. So basically, when you're done exercising, your body has to work really hard to get back to that pre-exercise homeostasis. And when it's doing that, it actually is using energy, and energy is food, fuel, calories, however you want to say it. So that's why you'll burn actually more calories, first of all, in that training session, as well as up to 24 hours after, which is pretty cool. You might not feel it when you're doing it. And again, it kind of comes down to what kind of weight training you're doing. Are you doing sissy 5 pounds? And that was mean, I shouldn't say that. Are you just kind of doing things, going through motions, or are you actually putting forth an effort to be stronger and have an intense workout? So I'll kind of cover that too in a second. Something that both of them bring to the table as positives is that you have increased bone strength, you have stronger joints, ligaments, tendons, all of those things from working out. You're going to reduce your risk of injury because those things are stronger, so your body is more equipped to handle day-to-day activities. You're going to have a better mood, better posture. You're going to have less stress because you're going to have more endorphins. So exercise in general is just going to be very beneficial for you. You're going to sleep better. I don't know if I said that. I don't know. You're going to feel better because you're sweating and moving and doing things. I know every single person that's watching this, if you've gone to the gym and gone home, that day you feel better. I don't care what you say. Even if your workout wasn't very good, you're still going to feel better than if you just sat all day. Even when I say exercise, walking for 30 minutes, whatever it is. They say 30 minutes 5 times a week, I think, is supposed to, it has insane benefits to it. So if you're gonna, it's not, you don't have to be all or nothing. Do something. Get moving. because there's benefits to it. I'm telling you right now. So, okay, so that's all the positives. The only negatives I have was that weights require more brain power and precision. So I kind of talked about that. Are you just going through the motions if you're lifting weights, or are you going in and you're doing it correctly, safely, and you're progressing? So when I say that, it means you're increasing your strength when you're there safely, progressive overload, not just, oh, I did 10 pounds last week, I'll do 30 this week, I'm stronger. Just do it the right way. So, but more precision, because you want to make sure your form is right, you're moving with the purpose, you're not just doing curls, and you're not even thinking about the bicep activated. You really want to focus on that muscle group that you're working, that mind-muscle connection. It does take more brain power. Cardio, you can kind of go into la la land. I like that. So it just depends what you want. You can run and just kind of let your mind be free and clear, and so it can be really good for that. So I guess that's not a con for cardio, but it's a con for weightlifting, that you have to be very focused when you're doing it. A con for cardio is that you cannot gain muscle. To a very minimum, if you're like obese and you're starting cardio, you will gain a little bit because of like if you're biking or something, but not to a great extent. So if you're not putting on any muscle, like I said before, you're just going to be losing muscle and fat instead of if you were training, and then you would be losing fat. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so when to use which, that kind of leads me into it. If you can only choose one, again, it depends on the person, what their goals are. So if your goals are to run a marathon, you should be doing more cardio. I think if you have to choose one, the benefits of weight training outweigh the benefits of cardio. I just think it allows for more, I think there are more benefits to it. Just, you have the same mental aspect of it, the same, bone density, things like that, but you want to increase your muscle mass and increase your metabolism so that you can, eat also. That plays a part in it. You want to eat more and feel good. And so I think a lot of people that do a lot of cardio and don't do weights, they typically don't eat very much, and it's kind of sad, and that's why they probably think dieting sucks and cardio sucks. But cardio can be fun too. So again, if I had to pick one, I would pick weights. I just think there's a lot more to it. You're going to feel good when you realize how strong you are, and it's not like Hulk Hogan strong. Like, you can be a female, a male, whatever. If you feel strong, you feel good. I don't care what anyone else says. You don't have to be like huge, but just knowing that you're getting better at movements, and it's something that you can continue to get better at. Versus cardio, you can, but it's just different. And so everyone's different, and that's why it's important to have your goals lined up. Together, can you do them together? I think yes, you can do them together. So if you've already built a good base in terms of strength, you've got a good amount of muscle mass, but you have some excess fat that you're just trying to lose, don't quit weight training, keep weight training, but incorporate a little bit of cardio. So it depends on the person. Some people that are crazy, like going to stage, you're going to be like 5, 6, 7 days a week, that are psycho. That's excessive. Some people that are just trying to maintain their body weight, but lose some fat, are going to be as little to 1 to 3 times a week. And then it's the intensity of your workout. So you also don't want to kill yourself with cardio if you're killing yourself with weights. So it's finding the balance between the two. So when I say cardio, I literally mean you could go for a 30-minute walk 5 times a week. That is cardio. You don't have to be sprinting. You don't have to be dying, not breathing. There's levels. There's, low intensity, steady state, moderate intensity, steady state, and then there's like HIIT, or you're just dying. So there's all these in-betweens, and you need to find what works for you, that it goes with your weight training to help you lose fat while either maintaining or increasing your muscle mass, because that always leads to more food, feeling better, looking better. I don't see why anyone would not want to do that. So there is a time and place for cardio being used with weights. It's just, you don't really want to whip it out until you have to. So like, let's say you're lifting 3 days a week and you're progressively losing body fat and feeling good. You don't want to just right off the bat throw 5 days of cardio in too. That's kind of like, okay, well, you're doing 3 days a week of lifting and you're not really progressing with the body fat loss like we hoped. So let's add in 1 day and see what that does. And if it does nothing, okay, let's add in a second day or increase the intensity of that 1 day, and vice versa. You just kind of want to take it, you want to add in slowly instead of just bombarding and doing 100 things at once. Your body doesn't like that. It's not very nice to you, not to your body. Which leads me to my last point. How to ensure you have a good workout. Because if you're at the gym and you're not even enjoying it, then why are you even at the gym? I think that's silly. So first of all, find what you enjoy. If you enjoy going on the elliptical for 3 hours a day, I'm wondering how. You can message me that. But also, you should do what you like. If you enjoy swimming, if you enjoy biking, hiking, skiing, I don't know, whatever it is, weight training, if you enjoy it, you should find a plan and stick to it, because if you enjoy something, you're going to do much better at it than if you're doing it because you feel you have to. Second, be patient. It takes time to create habits. You're not going to get where you want to be overnight because you didn't get where you are now overnight. So be patient, create that habit, consistency, the rest will follow. Also, be mindful. So, like I said before, go in, focus on what you're doing. Don't just be ditzy and, la la la. Try and, even if you're doing cardio, if you want, focus on why you're there. What are you doing? How are you going to be better today than you were yesterday? Same thing with weights. That's much more, like I said, that's more intensive with the thinking, but think about why you're there and what muscle you're activating, and be mindful. And last but not least, appreciate what your body can do for you. A lot of times we just focus on, I want to look like this, I want to look like this, I want to look like this. We don't even think about, well, oh my gosh, my body is awesome. It walks for me, it cooks for me, it dances for me, it laughs for me, it gets drunk on Friday night for me and keeps me alive. Good job, body. It does all of these things for us, and all we focus on is, well, it's not, I have love handle, stupid body, or, it's like, be kind to your body. It does so many things for you. It allows you to play with your kids. It allows you to travel. It allows you to do all of these things, and don't neglect it. Appreciate all those things that your body does for you. I've talked about that in a body positivity vlog way back when, I think in January, February, March, I don't know. It's on my page. So if you need some body positivity, how to deter from just, physical versus the mental side of things, that's a good blog to watch. So that's it. Weights versus cardio.